Hi everyone, I'm Hayley. I'm always in the craft room, and can you believe it's time for another Friday Sews? This week I have finished my backpack and I can't quite believe it. Prepare yourself for the smug face. It will be here this whole time because would you check this out? So professional, so huge. It is the Titka Patterns large backpack, but I did actually make it even bigger than suggested. And that caused me some problems, not going to lie, because I don't always think things all the way through to their logical conclusion. I have made a vlog all about it, so I'm not going to bore you with the details because if you're interested, I'm sure you'll watch that instead. But I just wanted to show you the finished article. I'm so pleased with it. I'll give you a quick overview. It's got these two carry handles. On the front, it's got a zip pocket. That's where I'm going to keep lip balm, tissues, hand sanitizer. And then I do like to have my phone in a dedicated spot because if not, I always think I've lost it. So I added a little pocket here, which was not in the pattern, so that I could keep my phone there, but it's nice and secure and tucked right against my back. I wouldn't want to put valuables in that front pocket because it's kind of easily accessible. So I've got a little phone there for my pocket. And then in the inside, I added some elastic to hold everybody's water bottles. Yeah, I filled it with a cushion because otherwise it was just a bit floppy and you couldn't see the finished shape of it. So there are some elastic loops for 4 water bottles, and I'm just absolutely thrilled with it. And I'm so pleased to have used this fabric up, which has been hanging around for so long, but I just love it. I think it's a nice kind of subtle print, but just, yeah, lovely for a backpack. And we all know that 80% of my wardrobe is navy, so it will go perfectly. I'm absolutely thrilled to have that done. It was really good fun, but also quite challenging, like physically and mentally, because obviously I've not made a lot of bags before, so it's quite a different process to garment construction. And physically getting all the layers under the presser foot was at times quite intense. So I don't think bag making is going to be my new obsession, but it was really fun to give it a go, and I'm so pleased with the finished object. I am very pleased I put a lot of interfacing in it because it's still probably not quite as stiff as I'd like, but it's a balancing act, isn't it? I want it stiff, but I don't want it heavy, so thrilled with it. What else have I been up to this week? Well, I had to get to Chester. You know what that means? A little cheeky visit to Jaycott's and Abercorn. So I have a few bits and pieces to show you. Fabric-wise, you might recall from my, sorry, there's a fly, from my holiday planning video that I don't have many t-shirts. And I also didn't have much jersey in the stash. So when I was in Abercorn, I saw this. I mean, navy and white, my two favourites. Floral's my favourite print, but wait, there's more. I'm going to stand up because it's a panel print, which I've not often seen that in a jersey. So you can see it's white down there and then blue. And I bought 2 panels, which it's nice and wide, so that will be enough to do me a t-shirt. And I'm going to arrange it. Let me try and fold it without touching my microphone, which is not too easy. I'm going to try and do it so that the flowers are along the hem and then it gets bluer toward my face. Sissa, do you get the idea? And I'm thinking a short sleeve t-shirt to look lovely with white jeans, and I will probably use the Itch to Stitch Idlewild, I think that's how you say it, because I already have that pattern, I already have it cut out, I know it fits, and yeah, I just want a little cap sleeve. So how cute is that? Then, oh, and this is a bit off brand for me, I went green. Honestly, if they'd had this in a navy and white stripe, I would have bought that. But I was digging in the remnant bins and emerald green was what they had. And I do love a stripe. I think that will be nice. And for this one, I'm thinking more of an autumnal t-shirt, 3/4 length sleeves, possibly an Alvita. There was another one that I was thinking of. Oh, I have an October pattern. I basically want a boat neck, set-in sleeve. I don't want a raglan with the stripes. Set-in sleeve, boat neck, 3/4 length sleeve t-shirt, and I have a few to choose from. So that is that one. I don't know why I'm folding these really neatly because it needs to go in the wash. Then I saw this beautiful white broderie anglaise. Now, I'd seen this a few months ago and I left it behind because I couldn't think what I'd make with it. I loved it, but I don't need fabrics in my stash that I don't know what they're going to be good for. But then it hit me, an Odell blouse. So my Notches Odell dress with the big poofy sleeves. I thought that would just be gorgeous as a blouse with navy trousers or jeans. So that is quite narrow. So I think I got 2.5 meters because I got my whole dress out of 3 meters of a narrow cotton. So that should be fine. This next one, I probably should have left it, to be honest. I like the colour. It's like a denim-y blue, floral. But now I'm feeling it, I just think it's polyester. So I don't really know what I was thinking, to be honest. But I do really love the print. It's like a ditzy floral. These things happen, don't they? And it will be a good for a toile. But yeah, I don't know. And then finally, I got the thickest, coziest, naviest, fleecy-backed Ponte. Oh, so soft. Oh, don't get makeup on it. To make, you know it, a pair of swim style Carla lounge pants because I don't have any navy jogging bottoms apart from one pair which are so faded. They're basically now kind of grey. So some nice navy jogging bottoms, warm and fluffy for the winter. Oh, but that is for another day because I'm hot. Let me have a drink break. Oh, I also picked up some really nice quality bias binding. It's a poly cotton. I don't think it's got a brand on it. No. Oh, Essential Trimmings. And it's just 1/2 inch wide. And I thought this broderie, we all know I've had issues binding a broderie neckline before on my blue dress. And I thought I don't want to use self fabric to make a binding for the neckline and armholes. Not armholes, sleeve cuff. Oh, I don't know how I do the cuff. Need to think about that. But the neck, I don't want to do a facing in this because one of my pet peeves in life is when I can see white facings, see facings through white things. Do you know what I mean? Whereas just a bias strip, I don't mind. And I'll wear skin coloured undies with it. Whereas if it was a whole white facing, I think you'd see. So I don't normally buy ready-made bias tape because I've always found it too stiff and it just makes the whole garment like stand proud. But I saw this and it's so soft and pliable and flexible and yeah, just really lovely. And I thought, you know, machine made, it's just so neat and easy to apply. If I make my own, the width is never as even as that, shall we say. And then at Jaycott's, I just picked up some thread actually, which is quite dull, but they have the larger reels of Gutermann. I don't see these everywhere that they sell Gutermann, and it is my preferred thread choice. But tell me if it's just me, I cannot get a project out of 100 meters of Gutermann. Probably because I unpick so much. I don't know. If I wind a bobbin with a 100-meter reel of Gutermann, it's almost finished by the time the bobbin's full. And I don't want to wind half a bobbin. Like, I love having loads of bobbins in every colour ready to go. So I wind a full bobbin at the start of every project if I need one. Anyway, this is a 500-meter reel in hot pink. We all know I sew a lot of hot pink. So I thought that would just be super useful. They do 1,000-meter reels, which I have in nearly every colour available. I have it in black, white, navy, obviously, grey, a light grey, a dark grey, and a beige, but they don't, and a red actually, but they don't do hot pink in 1,000 meters, which they should. Come on, Gutermann. I could get through 1,000 meters of hot pink thread. So yeah, I was pleased with that. I think that's about it for this week's short little Friday sews. I cannot believe this backpack is done. I am so proud of myself. And yeah, I will let you know soon how it goes in the operation. I am a little bit nervous that these straps are too thin and they're going to dig in. I don't know. I could add little padded strap bits. Do you know what I mean? The kids have them on theirs and I could definitely add them on. I could thread them through. So I'll load it up and see how I go. But yeah, that's it for today. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.